6 surefire signs your woman is cheating or losing interest. At the onset of a relationship, we typically hold the hope that the issue of infidelity will never arise. In fact, during the initial stages, when everything is harmonious and pleasant, it's easy to believe that cheating is inconceivable. The very notion of it appears foreign to us, and we may think, he or she is far too kind to ever engage in such behavior. Infused with deep feelings of love, many of us are willing to make significant efforts to justify our partner's actions as ordinary. We tend to overlook red flags and avoid uncomfortable conversations, in the optimistic belief that these issues will resolve themselves. But as most would have learned through experience, monsters swept under the carpet only grow stronger and devour us in the future. They never go away. Therefore, the harsh truth remains that regardless of the type of relationship you find yourself in, it is crucial to remain vigilant for indicators. When you observe these 6 signs, it is essential to muster the strength to confront reality and remain watchful for any additional warning signals. 1. Sketchy phone behavior. If a girl who used to frequently text you, send you good morning and good night messages, suddenly stops doing so, it could be an indication that her focus has shifted to someone else. When a girl or guy remains in love, they desire the relationship to progress. They want to stay informed about your life and expect you to reciprocate that interest in their daily affairs. It's as straightforward as that. However, when she begins to cheat or lose interest, it becomes evident in her communication with you, both in person and through messages. If your relationship is genuinely healthy, she will promptly answer your calls or offer a reasonable explanation if she couldn't answer right away when the opportunity arises. On the other hand, if a woman is cheating, you may notice that she avoids picking up the phone during certain hours of the day. When she does answer, she might speak in hushed tones or rush to end the conversation. While these behaviors aren't absolute proof of cheating, they are clear signs that warrant a conversation about her recent actions and why she appears evasive on the phone. If something is truly amiss and her attitude hasn't provided sufficient clarity, you may gain insight from how she handles this discussion. 2. The signs of guilt. Frequently, when someone in a relationship, be it a girl or guy, is being unfaithful and knows that their actions are undeserved, guilt often overwhelms them. One way to detect this guilt is by observing their discomfort in spending time with you. In some cases, making eye contact with you may suddenly become a challenge. Their avoidance behavior can manifest in various ways. They may start devoting more time to work, giving higher priority to family and friends, or even enrolling in additional exercise classes just to evade spending time with you. Nonetheless, avoidance doesn't necessarily serve as conclusive evidence of cheating-induced guilt. It could also indicate a waning interest in the relationship, leading them to seek attention and validation from external sources. In any case, if you notice that your partner consistently seeks ways to minimize their time with you, it should raise a red flag. Furthermore, guilt can give rise to paranoia. Fearing that you might be doing to them what they're doing to you, they may suddenly conjure up baseless accusations to reassure themselves. Out of the blue, they might accuse you of infidelity. When you observe this behavior in your partner, there's a significant likelihood that their guilt has made them so self-conscious that they are projecting their fears onto you. 3. The sudden decline in affection or intimacy. When your partner suddenly withdraws from engaging in physical intimacy with you, it raises a significant concern. Physical intimacy can encompass a range of actions, such as holding hands, cuddling, sexual activity, kisses, or even a simple peck on the cheek. For instance, if you attempt to give her a kiss after she returns from work, and she instinctively avoids it, it can feel as if there's something amiss, as if she's uncomfortable with your proximity. Or, she may consistently express a lack of desire for sexual activity, using excuses like fatigue or being not in the mood. Here's an unvarnished truth: when individuals engage in infidelity, they often exhibit reduced affection toward their partners because they are obtaining that affection elsewhere. Admittedly, people can experience a decline in affection for various reasons, including factors like medication or stress. Therefore, the context in which this diminished affection occurs is of paramount importance. If she used to be physically affectionate, always eager to draw closer to you, but suddenly withdraws from initiating or reciprocating any form of physical touch, it serves as a major warning sign. It could indicate that she is either already involved in an affair or has lost interest in the relationship. 4. When her communication becomes a red flag. If you are already in a relationship with a woman and she becomes secretive about her whereabouts, it should raise a concern. If it's out of character for her to return home by 9 p.m. and she starts doing so, there might be an issue. This doesn't imply that you should constantly interrogate her about her activities around the clock. If you're with someone trustworthy, you should not have to constantly wonder about her location, who she's talking to, whether she's working late, or if she's on a date with someone else. Nevertheless, if there is a significant change in her behavior, and she fails to provide an explanation, it's advisable to remain attentive and vigilant. 5. Sudden thirst traps. For some women, sharing bikini or lingerie photos on social media is a common practice. If you're in a relationship with a woman who falls into this category, this behavior may not be a cause for concern. However, if your partner typically avoids such posts but suddenly develops a newfound interest in them, it could be a significant warning sign. Here's why. On occasion, when a woman begins to engage in infidelity, she may become excessively self-absorbed. She might suddenly display an intense desire to garner attention and validation from others. It's possible that the person she's cheating with is following her on social media, and she's sharing these photos to capture their attention. The red flag here is the abrupt shift from not being the type to seek attention through bikini and lingerie posts to having an insatiable appetite for such behavior. 6. Weird with her gadgets. If, during the initial stages of the relationship, she was nonchalant and open about her electronic devices but suddenly becomes overly protective to the extent of changing her passwords, this is an unmistakable indication that she's concealing something. For instance, you might innocently pick up her phone due to a notification or to check the time, and she reacts with alarm. Even if she's not engaged in infidelity, she is undeniably involved in activities she prefers to keep hidden from you. In either case, it's a substantial red flag. The fundamental truth in this scenario is straightforward: if you have nothing to hide, there should be no need for secrecy. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.